Thanks for staying with us. Houses belonging to the National Union of Mineworkers have been torched at the Sibanye mine in Carletonville. They were attacked during the ongoing strike over wages at the gold mine west of Johannesburg. Our reporter, Govan Whittles, is at the scene and at the mine. He joins us now live. Govan, what is the latest there? Quite a few structures going up in smoke.
That's right, Marcel. It's been a busy start to the year for the National Union of Mineworkers. As you can see behind me, I'm currently in Carletonville at the NUM's offices, and that's because the union is trying to put together a consolidated response to the latest wave of violence during the strike at Sibanye's Beatrix mine. So we know that the strike started on the 22nd of November last year. It's being led by the Associated Construction and Mine Workers Union, AMCU, but it has caused tensions to flare up between these unions. We know that there's been a lot of work put in to try and quell the tensions which arose from the 2011 strikes at Lonmin and led to the Marikana massacre. But now we're seeing those same tensions resurfacing here in Carletonville. And so far there have been at least 15 houses which have been attacked with petrol bombs or torched straight out or torched, and there have been at least 6 cars which have been torched. Now, Marcel, the latest attack took place just this weekend. That's when a worker who was working at Sibanye, his house was attacked in the Blaybank township, and on Saturday night, just the night before, one of the NUM members' cars was also attacked. So this is a recurring theme, and now as we enter the new year and as Sibanye negotiates with AMCU to end the strike, we're now seeing the NUM saying that they can't tolerate this anymore. I am joined now by the branch secretary from Beatrix Sibanye, from Sibanye's Beatrix mine, Mr. Brix Kokomo. So thank you so much. You're saying from the Driefontein mine, sir, and you are the branch secretary here. I'd just like you to talk to us a little bit about what your members have been experiencing since the strike started.
Yes, our members since the 22nd of November 2018, they are so frustrated about the strike of AMCU. Yes, they know that this is a legal strike that the AMCU have declared. But what is happening to our members is frustrating them because they can't go to work, more especially the ones who are staying at Blaybank Township in Driefontein.
Okay, so you're saying that they can't go to work, and you've made claims that they are being targeted and attacked, but how are they being attacked and who is targeting them?
Yes, they are stopped when they want to go to job. They will be stopped, their roadblocks, they will be barricaded by these people of AMCU not to go to work, and they torture the houses. The houses have been burnt. Recently we've got 15 houses that belongs to NUM members which have been burnt by these people. And we've got 6 cars and 4 employees who have been injured by the same people.
Who are these employees that have been injured, and under what circumstances were they injured?
They were badly injured. They went to hospitals, most of them. And really, this thing happened during the night most of the time. Because after 7 o'clock in the night, all the attacks happens, and all the roadblocks have been done at Blaybank.
Okay, this is an issue which has been coming along for a long time, but what are you saying about the NUM's response? What do you plan to do next?
Yes, we have been pleading with management to do something with these attacks at Blaybank, but what management told us is that they don't have more powers at Blaybank because the SAPS are the one who are controlling that region, the place. But what is happening, it seems the SAPS are losing it now. And we are pleading and begging to everyone in the country to please beg with these people. Let them, other people who want to go to work because this is a free country. This is South Africa.
Thank you so much. Well, that was the secretary of the branch at Sibanye, where these NUM members are working, the ones that claim to have been attacked by AMCU members. Of course, their houses have been burnt, their cars have also been torched, but exactly who's behind the violence, that's still unclear. But before I throw it back to you, Marcel, I just have the deputy chairperson of the NUM region in Carletonville, Pumeza Mgengo. And ma'am, this has been an issue which has been coming along since 2012. Surely, after all this time, you should have done something to repair the NUM's relationship with AMCU. Why is it that tensions are still this high?
As NUM, we tried our level best, but the problem is we're dealing with the hooligans here. They don't want to listen, they don't respect the rule of law, so it is difficult for us to talk with them. We tried several times, even on the negotiations, we do sit with them, but because they are not fighting the battles with the employer, but they're fighting the NUM, so theirs is to deal with NUM.
The manner in which AMCU and NUM have been interacting since the Marikana massacre has only inflamed tensions more. Shouldn't you be taking more effort to repair the relationship? Have you met with your AMCU counterparts at a regional level? And what was the response like?
We tried. In most cases, in meetings, we do meet with them. But the problems, when you sit with them, they don't even listen to you. When NUM gets into the room with them, they rather stand up and leave. It's the situation at the branches, the situation in the negotiations, it's the situation at the higher levels. So it is difficult to deal with those people.
How would you describe the environment between, or the relationship between mine workers that belong to NUM and AMCU here in Carletonville now?
It is a very volatile one. It is violent. NUM members are always at the receiving end because we do understand the law, we respect the rule of law, but the other side, the AMCUs, they don't know the law, they don't respect the rule of law. So in most cases, our members, they get injured, they get hurt. As we heard, like their houses were torched, and they are unable to go to work, of which the strike is supposed to be strike of AMCU, not NUM. So these hooligans are taking NUM, which means it was their way of trying to destroy NUM.
Last question briefly, what do you think will happen now?
What should happen now? We believe as NUM, the law enforcement agencies must come to the party and make sure they end the strike. The management of Sibanye must sit down with AMCU and come to an agreement to end the strike because it does not bring anything except remorse and hurt sadness to the people.
Well, Marcel, as you could hear there, tension certainly still exists between the NUM and AMCU. That was the deputy chairperson of the Carletonville region. Clearly there's no common ground being found between these two unions, and as you've heard, inflammatory language clearly stoking the tensions. For now, it's unclear what will happen next. We do know that the NUM has upped its security. They have security around their members at all time. AMCU has done the same, but the two unions certainly in a standoff at this point.
Reporter Govan Whittles there bringing us the very latest from what sounds like a tense and rather volatile Sibanye mine in Carletonville. He'll be keeping an eye on developments there.